What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool master review with you. We're going to continue on from the last video, playing some USAPL. Last video was 8-ball. Now I'm moving over to 10-ball, still playing Robert, which coincidentally is the exact same Fargo rate, so we got a good one. Let's jump right into it. All right. So like I said, exact same Fargo rate, 553 on the night. So straight up 58 to 58. And if you did watch the last one, there was definitely a lot of struggling with Robert. He had a bad back. I'm pretty sure he took some kind of medicine because he feels a lot better in this match. So, but I won the lag. In our USAPL league, you have to lag for the first. You can't flip. If you do, the league operator will dock you some bonus points, if you will, just if somebody tells him, of course. So he says, you know what, Vegas and all the big tournaments, you have to lag, so might as well make league the same way. All right. 10-ball break. Definitely had a little bit more cut ball on it than I wanted. Let's bring the dot back into the game here. Unfortunately, it looks dry. And not only that, I think I set him up for a 1-ball with a bit of an angle. So he should be able to take this with top, put a little left on it. Little short, little short. I would have tried to spin out a little bit closer, not necessarily to the 3, but at least in that direction. Give yourself a nice 2-ball on the side, but instead, I think he's going to have to back cut it, but that's just going to put the cue ball in a weird spot, so I'd be playing it safe here. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just need a little bit more power because I can see the 2. Can't do anything with it, so I got to return a safety here. I should be going pretty much just straight low and just kind of, yeah, so I couldn't tell if I was going to crash into the 9 or try to go around it, but yes, that was just straight draw. I did leave him a kick. He's got to get around the 4. Whoa! I mean, drilled that with just eyeballing it. That was a heck of a shot right there. Good shot, Robert. Unfortunately, hit it. I mean, you had to put a little pace on it for comfort, so let himself an ugly shot. Didn't want to go for another bank. Decides to play smart and go for a save. Did it well. Left me behind the 10. I have a feeling, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go grab Big Red. Let's get the short stick out. Don't remember if I jumped in the 8-ball, so probably gotta chalk this up for the first time. Okay, get your line. With a jump, you are kind of aiming a little bit low just to help punch it. Must not have been over a full ball because it went dead. I didn't have to really get a whole lot of airborne on it. But it 3-row or 2-rolled around for a slop shot, which again in USAPL means that the opponent gets the option in 10-ball. If you make the ball in the wrong pocket or if you accidentally pot another ball without making your ball, your opponent gets the option to take the next shot or give it back. Well, I am hooked, and he said, I've already done enough kicking. Let's see what you can do. So now I am reserving the right not to jump for some reason. I'm preferring to kick. Instead of the full motion of the kick method I use, I'm just kind of eyeballing right there. And not too shabby. Good little love kiss off the point to kind of roll it up, leave it, return a safe. Oh, I think at least it's in a good spot. I don't think he can carry him off and get that 10. And the 8-ball holds up, so looks like I am going to be thin in this one right in the side. Probably, I'm willing to bet I'm going to try to hold this up with just a little bit of top right. Actually, put a pretty good deal of red. That was probably even a little bit more out here. So now we got to just probably slow roll because it looks like I'm hitting a little bit of top. So it's just going to be a nice, easy roll. Check it all up. So now, at least I'm walking around kind of getting an idea of what my options are. I mean, probably going to be going some, let's see, it looks like I'm going, for some reason, oh, don't do that. Don't mess with the dot size. Dang it. Somehow, or for some reason, went low right, thinking it was going to hit the rail and then use that spin to go off. And it just kind of slid on me with, a rotating cue ball, basically. I'm pretty sure I'm calling the 8-ball here and just missing it famously. So, I mean, not too much to worry about here. Really just got to get your shape on the 8. 9 could come into play. The 10's far enough away. You shouldn't have that get in the way because you're essentially going 4 rails. You're coming this side, this head rail, far side to come back over here close to the 9, hit it and get back out. But don't hit the 9. Okay, well, I think he's got enough room. He can just straight draw, straight back and get to it. Get around the 10, though. Okay, good shot. He's got a little bit of an angle, so he's just going to hit top, roll two rails out. Oh, no, he's going to miss it. Got to use a bridge, brother. Got to use a bridge sometimes. And no hesitation, not even considering a safe. I think I'm probably just going to hit this kind of a rolling ball. I'm going for the cut, though. And miss it. Should have played a safety. Should have played safe. You kind of hit the 9-ball full, let it 2-rail back up table, and get that cue ball off the head rail, get up near the 10, kind of tuck behind it. It's not a crazy hard safe, but it's more about speed than anything. And now that's unlucky. That is unlucky. Ball in hand. Looks like I actually put a little bit low left for some reason. A little bit more of a stun shot than just a rolling spin, which keeps it a little wider. There we go. 14-4. Not a bad start. So USAPL alternate break. He actually has the exact same town template that I run. I tend to like it a lot better. The old Magic racks are a little too thick for me. I don't like the Outsville where it's kind of like a fabric. I think that one definitely influences the balls and the like when stuff starts rolling over. I think it does really bad. So I can't remember who makes it. The white one that people call the turtle rack. I think that one plays very well. And then this new town with kind of the wavy sides and whatnot. I really like the way it is. So, and it's like, I don't know, $18 for a 3-pack. So, I got the 3 8-ball and the 3 rotation that does 9 and 10. So 6 templates. I think even after shipping, I paid like $48. Like, yeah, that's not bad. What was that? Seriously, what was that? That was gross. For some reason, I ripped draw, which I didn't need to do. Hit that, I don't know, 60% too hard. That 2-ball came way back here. Only good news for me is it tied up the 4, kind of made his run out a little harder. So he's going to bank the 2. That looks good. A little bit of rubbing on the point, but we count it. We count it. Left himself pretty good on the 3. Again, he's got to figure out what to do with the 4. And I don't think he's got the angle to draw back into it. So I think he's going top. Try to spin into it. Got behind it, which just... that kind of double kiss off the 5 just froze it. Yeah, I'd be shaking my head too. That sucks. I can't tell how much gap there is. If you can get a rolling ball, like skim that side of the 4 and get it around the 6, I'd send that thing up table. Just like that. Good shot. Good shot, Robert. I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm shooting at. I'm hoping a safe of some sort. And in case anybody's wondering, that's not a good safe. That is not a good, successful safe. I don't recommend that one. Like, if that's what you're trying to do, you need to hit even half that speed. Try to leave that cue ball behind the 5 or something. But instead, I know I commented about this in my last video, but he shoots real stabby. And even then, like, his practice strokes are okay, but his final stroke is not even half of his normal. So he just kind of does this real super fast little stab motion. But the thing is, he's been playing forever and he makes it work for him. The guy can pocket balls. I just think if he smoothed out his stroke, got an actual follow through, he'd have so much more control. His placement would be a lot better. But I'm a fundamentals guy. That was one thing that was beaten into me when I was kind of getting into the game, is fundamentals, and now I care more about the quality of my stroke than the accuracy of it. Call me goofy, call me wrong. I get it. You should be able to make this just spin right into that 10 ball. Yeah. Perfect. Bumped it. Now he's going to probably end up hitting this. Go ahead and use the dot, even though it's not my shot. I'd be hitting this with like some top right, spin back up table. He's got a little bit of an angle. So nice firm stroke. Top right. Should just spin right over for the 8. Should be good. Oh, but you got to make it. Oh. Oh, but what did he do? What did he leave me in? My favorite shot? Is that a combo? I made it, but now we got to try to low left spin around, get going, get some legs, please. That's pretty all right. That is pretty okay. You've got a couple options. You could go top left and spin it 2 rails, or you could kind of come a little bit low left. Yeah, so I went top left. Use the 2 rails. That way the cue ball's coming into a larger area. Just like that. I assume I made it because my graphic came in early. Editing fail. My timing was off. Sorry, guys, but don't forget to like the video. Oh, goodness gracious. Such an amateur. Amateur pool. Even more of an amateur video editor. All right, 28-9. Good start. Probably gonna need it because when he comes alive, he can shoot. Made quite a few balls on that one. I think he got 5 of them. And especially when you dry break, frustrated. It's not a great shot, but he can see the 1. He's got the option. He can either... Okay, I say you can bank it or cut it. Really, either way. I think cutting it with some top right would have been a better leave. But he ended up nudging the 10, so Missed it wide. Now he left me a beautiful 1-5. Should be almost lined up. So I'm probably just gonna hit this as a nice, easy rolling ball, just enough to get it off the rail. It wasn't dead straight, which actually that worked out great because now I've got a nice little angle, straight top English. Roll this, get it towards that side, and good lead. Ooh, actually, almost too much. Almost too much because this could punch too far. Because I am trying to draw this. Oh, yeah. See, let's see. What would that have been? I actually hit that with some low right. And unfortunately, so now I'm having to try to do a little bit of a masse to get it around. Good shot. Good shot. Would have been okay if it rolled a little more, but that's okay. That's okay. We take what we get. Top left, just drill it into there. Apologize for the accidental safe, as I call it, an S2 or SL2, as some people might say. Because if you've been playing APA long enough, you watch the high players, you watch the low players. It's something about skill level 2s that will hook you accidentally more and better than most 7s can play saves. It cracks me up. So anytime you get an accidental save, I'm calling it an S2. I don't think I've discussed that in a video in a while. Wow, you drilled that way too hard, Todd. That's what happens when you're stretched. Just want to hit this firm enough. It's gonna crash into that 9 ball, but that's okay. Just get it middle table. Don't hit it too hard. Ugh. Okay, that was definitely too light. But regardless, you left yourself a. Now it's kind of a back cut. So you're cutting the 7 just barely to the right to cut the 10 to the left. This is a zigzag cut that I do not like. And I fired it straight into the corner, into the rail. Not a fan. Not a fan. I need to hit that 6 ball harder. That got me out of line. Left him close to the rail, left him pretty firm or pretty long. It's gonna be a hard ball to make and get some kind of decent shape on that 8. Which means if this was me, I'd be playing safe, but instead what he's gonna do is, even though it's a pocket he called, he is going to slop that. He missed that pretty bad, but that 9 ball was a beautiful backboard. Gotta carry him, keep the point, keep the run going. Now the real question is, why did he hit that with top? Like, I mean, just put some low or even maybe a little low left, just to, something like that, just to bring the ball back out. You don't even have to hit it that dang hard. And you get yourself an easy 9, you're out. But so he plays it safe, left me a bank, which not super easy. Yeah, I don't like the cut. That is way too thin, way too long. Why am I hitting low on this though? A low could take it straight into, yeah, there we go. Oh, dang. Killed it. Great bank, but man, that was too hard. All right. So this actually, I see a really good safe here. I need to move that to where my hand's out of the way. Because if you shoot this shot with some straight left and you bank, you come off the right side of the 10 fairly firm so that 10 goes off that far side rail, goes by the side, hits the left side rail, this closer side rail, sends a cue ball near the head rail. Cue ball is, because of it hitting so thick and that little bit of spin, is going to bring it basically right back where it's at. I see that safe happen all the time in pro level pool, and I see myself not shooting it. So there is also that. I am trying to bank this in the side. There's no way. It's too close to the rail. I'm too close to the rail. That's going wide. Oh, actually, just barely, though. Just barely too wide. More times than not. Maybe it's just a funky camera angle that made me see it or think about it differently. But yeah, I thought I was definitely gonna be going like quarter diamond too wide. All right. 35-23. That would have been a great time to go up 42 to 16, but don't get any say in that one. So we are back at it, letting him break, giving him that. Oop, missing the three ball. It's in the wrong part of the table. All right. Real quick break. I actually had a good follow through on that one. And you know what? That ain't too shabby. You can see the one. Looks like he's got good enough or straight to slide angle. Should be able to draw straight back, be able to see the two. From there, you got the transition from the 2 to the 4 can be a little tricky just because you got to get it firm enough to get almost all the way up table. Which, okay. He's taking the long shot, which normally is going to leave you the leave that you want because most people hit this fairly firm just to get that 2 ball over there. Cue ball should come right back up to the head table, head rail, excuse me. So let's see. Just like that. Get off the rail for a little breathing room. Looks like we got a bit of a timeout for the other table. There is a table, so where this table is sitting, I should say like this, there's another one that's cockeyed right here. So just basically draw straight back. Ooh, short stroked it. Because I want to take it at least almost, 6 inches or more back from there. That gives you an angle to where you can just hit the 5 in the side, stun to the wide side of that foot rail. I mean, it's still thin, but I think he's still going to be okay. Just waiting on the other table yet again. Even better if he could come off that foot rail and then maybe even bump the 10 off the rail a little bit for comfort, but we'll see. We shall see. He's looking at it like he wants to go long with it. Only reason I'd be doing that is if it was a safety. Yeah. Like if there's enough angle that you can hit it firm, get it to the and obviously not scratch, but hit the 5, half diamond away from the pocket and get that cue ball to suck up behind the 7, maybe. But a little bit of love from the point to keep him on this side of the table, though. Not mad at that. Only problem with this, I keep thinking because he had a real bad back. So earlier he had a shot like that. Yeah, see, he had a shot like that in the 8-ball match that he just got down, and I mean it was short stroke beyond belief because his back was just killing him. He's definitely taking his time. Don't do that. Dang it. All right. Hate to take advantage of him, but you know what? We need some points. So I'm just going to nice little stun. Give myself a little bit of an angle so I have a little bit more comfortable shot on that 8. Basically, I'm just hitting center, maybe just a touch of low, like right here, just to punch it, just pop off. Calling the 9 ball. Same thing, just ooh. This could get squirrely. This is a bad angle. I see 2 row scratches on this too often. You can't put low on it or anything because that's gonna absolutely scratch over here. Well, right here. So you got to hit in a rolling ball, but you know what? Punch it, so tighten up every angle you can. All right, so down the rail, I hit these with a high outside, about right there, and too light. And there's the problem that I don't like with the scoring system for USAPL. Like, if there's one benefit to APA 9 ball is doing that cost me 2 points and I gave up the break. Kind of sucks. That way, I gave him all 14 points from the table, and then I only got the balls that I made. So that hung ball cost me a ton, ton of points. And apparently, I came out mad because I just made two on the break, got a decent shot on the one. I just can't tell if the three goes by the five. That's the only real question with this. I mean, there's still a lot of transitions you got to figure out that's going to be difficult, especially, how to get. Oh, and then you miss that. Yeah. See, I wasn't sure if the three went. I must have punched it pretty firm so I could open that up, which, you know, as I always joke with my teammates on something like that, I'm always like, step one, get your shape. Step two, make the ball. And that is exactly what I did right there. Unintentionally, of course. So it looks like he's going for the back bank or maybe playing safe. No, he went for it. I don't know his reaction. I think he kind of half-heartedly went for it. But it definitely goes now. Five's no longer, well, it might be cutting off a bit of the corner the way he's looking at it. And when you are back cutting, it does make it a little trickier. You still don't want to crush it. Just light to medium speed. Hit that. Hit that a little hard because, I mean, if that ball went, you don't want to be that far up table on that four. I am trying to pull it just a little. Just a little. I need to be more angle, though. A little more angle, not crash into the five. That was my detriment. So we're getting out the short stick. Try to jump this four into the side. And actually, I don't know why I'm not kicking at the 4-7. Kick to that far rail, come back at the 7, but I'm comfortable jumping. I've got a decent make percentage. And for whatever reason, more times than not, when I miss, usually turns into a mediocre safe of sorts. So, not terrible. Question is, I mean, if he goes for the back bank on the four to that far side, that cue ball is going right towards that 9 ball and could leave him in a bad spot for the 5. So he's going the. Okay. Hit it firm. Hit it short, which is better than going wide. Left me with a thin shot, so I think I'm actually. Looks like I'm putting low. Probably just gonna be doing a safety here. Ah, not a good one. I think I was trying to get that to bump up and get behind the 9. Just hit it too soft, I think, or too thick. One of the two. I'm gonna go with both. Need to be a little thicker and a little firmer. Just 10%. Because now he plays the smart move. He bumped the 9, so maybe I can get it. There's a chance. There's a will, there's a way, right? Try to return the safe. I want to get the cue ball further up table, but that was close to what I could see myself doing. This match was realistically a little over 3 weeks ago. So don't know exactly when, but it's been close to 3 weeks. So while I might remember a few details, and even editing was over a week ago at this point, and I've edited quite a few videos since, so I don't remember exactly everything going on here. Pow! Goodness gracious. Oh my God, did he hit that hard? I mean, punched it well, rolled it forward just enough for a great shot on the 5. I guess I'm not mad at it. I would say I'm not mad at it. Leave yourself a nice shot on the 6. He's off the rail for some comfort. I'm gonna try to draw back just a little bit to be on the far side of the tangent line, just for a little bit more control, more of a rolling ball option to get down back table for the 9, and might even just go for that 9-10. I think the 7's center enough. I think he's still okay. He's probably gonna be hitting that with like either straight top or maybe. Oop, trying to get the dot, guys. Sorry. Oh, see, that's where that little stun, little pop shot hurts you. But like that one, I would cheat it to the right side of the pocket, top, just a slight twist to left, get that ball over there and take that 9-10 combo. Instead, he goes for the caramel and leaves me a hard shot because I think that's too wide to bank it into the middle. And even if it does, I'm absolutely not getting a leave on that 10. And kind of like I said earlier, that's a very tricky spot to try to do that other safety where you get the 9 ball to Z bank to the head rail, because now you're just leaving them another option to try to do carom and make the 10. So you don't want to do that. So I am going for the long rail bank. Probably gonna be pretty firm. Not too shabby. Close. Oh. One of their teammates, his wife there in the green, jumped off the chair, and you could see in the video where she jumped down, was like, oh, and kind of jumped back. She thought she ran into me. She thought she hit my cue, but I didn't feel it, and I would have felt it if she even bumped it. But so she was just apologizing right there. So it looks like he is going straight stabby draw. Going straight draw. Hit it good. Gave it to him on that one. That means he is officially on the hill right there. So in USAPL, for anybody that doesn't play it, a rack is worth 14 points, which means if you are 14 or less from your needed number, you're officially on the hill. Doesn't make a difference right now because like if he breaks and runs 7, misses the 8 ball, if I make the 8-9, I get the 14 points. He would still, so I would win the rack, he would win the match. Now, if I win this rack and we go hill, then it doesn't matter how many points you need, whether he needs 3, I need 4, we both can get our necessary points, but then it's whoever wins the rack wins the match. Hope that makes sense. But anywho, dry break. Got your template out there, Robert. Yeah, say that's an ugly one, so I'm gonna play a safe. Just try to coerce him into trying that carom off the one for the three. I mean, sure, I'll shoot it, but I'd prefer not to. You see his face there. He doesn't like it. But also, you got that 10 ball down there looking kind of enticing, if you will. Yeah, see, even right there, he called the 10. Oh, okay, so he said 10. I don't think that's what he actually meant. Look at that. Look at that safe. Goodness. And now, I can't just go for a hit or, an air ball, because that looks like that 1-9 is wired down to the 10, and that's just automatic ball game. I know he's on the hill at this point. I think he got the last 3 racks. So, with that said, looks like I'm having to go to the headrail, spin around the 3. Probably going to be hitting a decent amount left. So I'm going 2 rails, head rail, side rail, come on the back side of the 1. Nope. Smart play. Smart play, Todd. Give him ball in hand. You can have it, but you are not taking the easy 10. Oh, that's smart. Yes. Too many times do I try to go ahead and do that. Now, here's the issue though. With 10 ball, you have the option for 3 foul. And if you guys don't know what 3 foul is, it is exactly as it sounds. I hit the 10, that's foul number 1. So he plays a safe, knowing right here I am stuck on the backside of the 9, and one way somehow I am going to have to 2 rail, or actually 1 rail with some spin, it looks like, but I have to get a legal hit on the 1, or that's going to be foul number 2. And then if he can do another foul, force a foul on me, 3 fouls, automatic ball game, he gets the 14 points, and it's over. Now, pseudo good news, I opened up that 5-6, so that takes away a little bit of a wall that he could have used for another safe. Because definitely if I just airball, or, those 2 balls sit there, he's going to play another safe on that 1 ball, try to get me hooked. So, wow. Technically, I'm on 2. It was not a terrible outcome. 10 ball still hooked, is not near a pocket. So now it's, you, for lack of a better term, you got to run out, or at least get 6, I should say. And he needed 7 before the rack, so he needs 6 more. Way understroked that one. So that looks fairly thin. Could be sending the cue ball a little bit long, unless you're gonna, yeah. His face says he doesn't like it, but he's had a couple shots in this night where he had to switch hand shoot, and he's not terrible with it. He definitely slows down. He softens everything up, just kind of gets down to his basics, and he shoots very well with it. Okay. Oh, don't get behind the 6. Guys, that might have been a bit of saving grace. That might have been my saving grace. Now, I say that in the mindset that he's got to make the 5, then he's still got to make the 6 and the 7 to win. But if I can get ball in hand, I gotta run. I gotta run out somehow. Top with a little bit of right, did not. And that moved the 8 to a little better position, kind of open up the 7. So now the 7 comes right here in this low right. Okay, guys. Todd's got to get out and right out of the gate, starting with a short stroke. Oh my goodness, what was that? Did I just call 10 ball? I did. Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, 10 ball rules, or yeah, excuse me, 10 ball rules. If you accidentally make the, you don't make your object ball or your called ball, I should say, and you accidentally make another one, opponent gives the option to give it back. The problem is he doesn't know that I love, love that save. Oh, I love that save. Sure, I wish it would have been just a hair tighter, but it wouldn't have really changed a whole lot. He can't kick to the side rail, to go back at it. He has to go ahead, and there we go. Ooh, I don't think that would have bumped the 9. So with that said, ball in hand, ladies and gentlemen. So we're just gonna stun out to the middle of the table. Kind of want to go a little more forward, not so much draw, but truth of the matter is I think I can cheat the pocket and still come back. So I'm gonna go a little maximum draw. This is more of a speed shot. Same thing, just basically pull right back where it is. Oh no, I'm going top. I am feeling confident with my stroke. I don't know why I just didn't draw back again, but all right, guys, do or die right here. Gonna fat hook myself a little bit. Take your time. Let's go. Hill, 56, 55. Whew. I honestly couldn't remember if I made that ball or not. I could not remember if I made that. I will take it all day long on the hill. So again, I need 2, he needs 3, doesn't matter. Winner of this, whoever sinks that 10 ball, not on the break. 10 on the break does not count. You do have to spot it, so I think we're gonna be getting out the 11. Let's actually, I take back that side drawer was open, so I might just get in the table, but yeah. Keep it OG. Get the 10 out. Okay. 1 ball goes. Realistically, I probably am maybe not that much high, but yeah, just gonna be hitting a little bit of a rolling ball. This is more about speed, so you can at least see the 3. 2 balls down. Why did you hit that so hard? You see, I'm laughing over there behind the dot. Uh, you can complain about your bad luck, but it's your decision. That is the outcome of your action. So it is what it is. Now you gotta show off that 1 row kick. Let's see if you can get it. Not terrible. But that looks like it's too close to the 6. I don't think he can cut this in. So even he gave the okay. Okay. See what kind of safe you've got. Just a ticky tack. Yep. Time to investigate. Can you get it? I don't think I can. So I should be coming off the edge of it and try to get the cue ball behind that 8 or 9 is really what I should be looking at. Pretty okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. This guy kicks, man. This guy kicks well, yeah, so far. Oh, got behind it. And all in hand. Definitely not taking that 310, that's for sure. Okay. Definitely don't like that move. Didn't really think that pattern through because now I am stretched and having to try to do a maximum draw for the 5. You deserve that. You absolutely deserve that. That was stupid in every sense of the word. I should have played that 3 so much different. Give myself a more makeable shot on that 4, but or on the yeah, on the 4. Only good news is he, for whatever reason, had to hit that combo at Mach 1.3 and m- just barely missed, but a miss is a miss. So now I am trying to back cut. I am still in full on aggression mode or aggressive, just trying to run this out. Hit a good speed where I could have made the 5. But now I'm forcing him to bank, or is he gonna try to play a safety here? Yeah, so knowing him, he's probably just gonna hit this at Mach speed again because that last bank he had was wasn't crazy hard as he has in the past, but not terrible either. Got to put a little punch to it. Guy can bank. So you can already see the trouble here. Easy make on the 5. Get him on the other side of the tangent for the 6. But I mean, yeah, you can see it. No matter what you do, you are not going to leave yourself any kind of look on that 7. So we are going to be getting into a safety battle here in a second, I have a feeling. Okay. All right. He left himself an angle so he can skin it and try to essentially 3 rail back. You basically are banking that 7 towards a 9. Just nice and easy, nice and thin. Get that cue ball. Just like doing 2 rails. Okay. I remember this shot here. And I am pretty sure I'm going to back this up just 1 second. And just because I can, let's zoom in just a bit here for just a second. I haven't done this yet, guys. I'm pretty sure that was absolutely a foul. I am pretty sure that was absolutely a foul. Square everything back up. Sorry about that, but I wanted to zoom in because I remember it being real close. He saw it immediately and asked, and I was like, I'm pretty sure it was. I gave it to him, but I was like, after the fact, I was like, that was so close. I want to look at it again on video, and sure enough, I'm still 90% sure that was a foul. Looked like the 9 moved just a skosh before. I need to be a little further down the head rail. Hit that with some top left, spin back around. This should actually work out good because if you just stun this one, which I don't know if you need a draw, but that's just stunned right into the 10. Yep. Ooh, even put the 10 in a great spot there. Guys, this looks like it might be over. It does. Pretty sure right there. I went ahead and just conceded that one. I gave that one up because let's be honest, he's not going to miscue that. So as you can see, 59. I technically got 1 over point, but I only get the points for the balls made. So I got my 59. He won the match, so he gets 100. Normally, he would get 2 points for every ball that I am short of my 58. But because I hit it or went over, he just gets straight 100 to my 59. But I got him quite a bit on 8 ball. He got me back on this one. What can I do? That's probably why we're same Fargo rated, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit about USAPL. And if it's not in your area, or if you guys have it but you just don't play it, you should seriously check it out. It's a ton of fun. My only complaint is the 14 points for the 10 ball. Other than that, I love it. It's my favorite league. So, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I see the numbers coming up quite a bit, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I've got some more matches coming for you here soon. I'll be back soon. Thanks.